Standing University from Leeuwarden. I will introduce myself because I see a couple of new faces. We've got Mayra Bossenbroek, Annabel Bosma, Amanda Jonathans, and myself, Ruben de Groot. We've been sitting here for a couple of hours, thanks to NHTV, thanks for all the supplies and facilities. We've been thinking, like, we're all in the business. What's the biggest problem? I think we can all say communication. Well, after this presentation, you will have the answer to this problem. I'll now give the floor to Annabel.
Thank you very much, Ruben. Well, as you can see in the table of content, we're first going to dig into the concept of lean. Then we're going to discuss our solution to how we're going to handle this problem, the communication dashboard, the advantages, disadvantages, the feasibility, so the cost will come also, and finally the conclusion. Okay. What did I do? Okay, as you can see behind. As you can see behind me, we first made a mind map to make clear for ourselves how we're going to start this. The most important things for me are the service delivery process, the process of value creation, and all the tools that can be used as Kaizen and just-in-time management, for instance. Because the main thing about being lean, we discovered, is that everything is waste. What doesn't contribute to the customer expectations. Everything that's not necessary is waste. And the biggest waste, we think, is waste of time, because time equals money. And maybe we looked at it from a slightly different perspective. Because we looked at it at the side of communication, and especially internal communication. Since a lot of authors, but also research has been done, that communication costs a lot of money, but also you can profit from it greatly. And since the hospitality industry is not using the modern communication tools to its fullest extent, especially when it comes to internal communication, we would like to improve this. And I will now give the floor to Amanda.
Okay, what we thought about is the coming tool. It is called the Communication Performance Dashboard. There are two ways of input in here, a written input and input by phone call. The written input can be done by the employees. It can be set preferences of guests, but also complaints of guests. And what can be put in is the innovative ideas from employees themselves. And there is the whole communication you can see between all the departments. So it's easy to see what is going on in the hotel. The advantage, in every department there will be one screen hanging. And with a touch screen, so it's easy to see for everybody, easy to access. In the big staff departments like housekeeping, there will be like iPhones for the supervisors. So because there are a lot of stuff, so it's more hard to have one screen in there. And this all will lead to efficient and effective communication. The advantages of this performance communication dashboard is a more focus on details, better service, and the reaction time will go faster. There is a clear goal for everybody, and it decreased the failure demand. Sorry. As we all see by this dashboard, we will all know more about guest preferences, so we can work more customized towards the guest. The staff will be more involved and will increase the team spirit. Furthermore, this will lead to a higher guest satisfaction, which will in turn which will in turn lead to more revenue and returning guests. And at the end, it will guarantee an optimal communication system, which will lead to a higher standardized quality to the guests, and it will ensure continuously improvements by guys. Yeah, and now I will give the floor to Myra.
Well, some disadvantages can be the decrease of face-to-face contact. Of course, because when the caller is calling in, then the face of the caller will appear on the screen, and then so it's not face-to-face communication, not all the time. It can become a social network like Hives and Facebook. We really don't want that. Of course, when introducing an innovation, it's really important to see how feasible it is. This innovation is feasible because it will save time for the managers of the different departments. The amount of meetings can be reduced when using this communication tool. This is because the employees are updated about what is going on, and in each department there's a quick overview. Furthermore, this communication tool is also feasible in terms of friendliness of the users. It's really easy to post things on the screen, and when the department calls in to bring over an important message, you will see the head of that department, and you can talk to the department immediately. The costs, really important, of course. It will cost like television screens. There will be 500 euros each. We will place it in 7 departments, so in total be 3,500. Another investment will be installation of the program. That will link all screens to the computers and iPhones. 10,000 euros in total, so that will make 13,500. iPhones could be also sometimes needed. It's a big investment, of course, but it will lead to guest loyalty because they experience a real good atmosphere. The hotel knows how to deal with the guest wishes and how to participate accurately on it. It will lead to higher guest and staff satisfaction by continuously improvements, and it can lead to higher revenue and then profit.
Thank you.